This is a podcast. Welcome. Coffee and cardboard. We have coffee. We have cardboard. We have Malcolm, a Canadian. He hates Marvel. He hates Lord of the Rings. But he's here. He's with us. He will not get rid of cards. And from the depths of Reddit hell, we have Kyle.
Why is it the
same? He may get interrupted in most of his takes this episode.
No one listens to me anyway. Shut up.
Our editor forgets his name. It's Kyle. And I'm your host, Rob, and welcome to Cards. Coffee? We have cards. We have coffee.
And cardboard.
And cardboard. Coffee and cardboard is the podcast. And today, what are we talking about?
I'm the dumb one.
And today, what are we talking about? Has Secret Lair killed Magic the Gathering?
Yes.
Yeah. Done. In the episode. Goodbye. All right. It's been great. It's been great. But yeah, seriousness. Secret Lair is a big topic. I think it's a way for Magic to sort of control the secondary market and sort of reprint whatever cards they want and continue to, get the secondary price for their valuable cards in house, and allows them to basically create new artwork. Today, we're actually going to open up some of the SpongeBob SquarePants, which it was an interesting, Universes Beyond, which check out our first episode if you not watched, and might as well subscribe and all the YouTube stuff while we're talking about it. I am a fantastic influencer. Don't look at Malcolm right now. All right, and we're gonna open up some of the Secret Lair. So we can kind of go over like what's in there. Before we do that, let's just kind of get an overview of what you guys think on what Secret Lair does to prices. If you like to buy Secret Lair, let's go.
I mean, I think reprinting valuable cards is always a good thing. Now, Secret Lair doesn't always do that. I think there's a lot of criticism of Secret Lair that they pick actually pretty not valuable cards, play-wise, or cards that are only maybe like $1, and then provide them like a pretty fancy art to draw in new people. But like, there's all kinds of like analysis of like what it would cost to buy these cards, like the reprinted ones versus the $30 or $40 of the Secret Lair, and it's not always a good investment. But similar with the Universes Beyond, it does bring in a lot of new people because they want to own their favorite IP.
Yeah. Before we move to Kyle, when you say not again, Kyle's actually not going to talk this episode. He's here for the looks only.
Oh, thank you, Rob.
He doesn't get paid a lot. Don't worry. No. Yeah, just joking.
I get paid?
Like, you guys are getting paid? When you say investment, so you're basically saying like whenever they come out with a Secret Lair, if you list the cards off individually, what they're charging for Secret Lair does not match the current market value for those cards?
Yeah, not always.
Okay. That's that. I honestly was curious. I thought it would be under, just because of the foil. I would assume the foiling would make the value better. But
yeah, no. Shout out to that one guy on the MtG finance subreddit that does every time they post a new Secret Lair, he does an analysis. Yeah.
So coming off 23 hours out of the last 24 on Reddit. Yeah. Kyle, what do you think?
I know nothing. Continue. No. I actually like Secret Lair because smaller IPs like Sonic, SpongeBob, instead of like printing a whole new set, they get to like condense it and print it and have people buy it. But the way the Secret Lair organization, I don't know who they are, does it, the print runs seems like really bad.
So to top in, so Wizards of the Coast actually controls Secret Lair directly.
Oh yeah, terrible job.
So it's actually, the money goes directly to Hasbro, directly to Wizards of the Coast. So it's honestly their way of selling in the secondary market.
Yeah, I mean technically Secret Lair, since they're owned by Wizards of the Coast, it's not really proxy cards, but the way they launch certain sets and they know there's gonna be like a high volume of people buying the cards, and the way they handle it is really mismanaged. I feel like the only one they did a good job on was what was that one Marvel? They did like a surprise. Oh, it was the Deadpool one.
Deadpool. That's what I was gonna say.
It was a surprise, and they limited like 3 bundles per person.
Yeah. Well, there's been a recent change in how they've done the print runs for these, right? Like now it is all printed beforehand, theoretically,
Right.
and there's a limited number. So when they go on sale, it's a mad rush to try to get some, and there's usually like a significantly large cap of like maybe 5 per product type, and you can double dip in like the bundles where you get like all 3 of them. Like if there's like, say the SpongeBob had 3, you get all 3, or buy them individually. But a couple of years ago, it was basically like a pre-order. When they released it, there would be a timed window, and all the people who bought would print to order. But now it's very FOMO.
Yeah, especially the mystery box 2 that just came out. Like, if you're like 10 minutes late to ordering it, you're shut out.
Yeah.
So
It's like a Taylor Swift concert now.
yeah, a lot of things feel like that, like the FOMO aspects of like concert tickets, cardboard, maybe coffee soon.
Yeah.
We'll have to bring Dan on the episode.
Special guest.
As the weather warms in the planet, coffee might be a FOMO item.
It's getting harder to grow.
Yeah. But not bringing climate politics into this. This is why I don't talk. Continue, Rob.
I'm a good host, I swear. But I will say, and I'll get on your guys' side here. Typically on the internet, resellers get the worst of it for a lot of good reasons. We talked in our last episode about beating up the kids in Target to get Umbreons, but I think having the Secret Lair come out where there's a little running man on the internet, and it feels like I might not get this product, like to your point where they switched it over, it does create that FOMO where if the minimum is 3, if the minimum is 5, if it's 25, if it's 50 million, like people are gonna buy what the minimum is, and actually look to resell that. And the mystery box is definitely huge in the resale space, just because it has such a variety of singles. I think
It could
you
have
can
anything.
Sell. Yeah, it could be a boat.
Yeah.
Or Aether Drift bundles. No.
We should bring
Not worth the
all
risk.
your bundles in. Just upload.
Every
do
episode.
like a negative chart.
Why do you guys attack me on Aether? I've actually done so well in Magic, and Aether Drift is where I get attacked. But it's fair. It's fair. But 30 bundles may not be in my garage.
Best set of the year.
Yeah, actually, you guys should buy it. They're going up.
Yeah.
Really good.
Buy from
stuff.
Rob directly too.
Actually, me.
Yeah.
Support your local scalper.
I like how at one time I was a good scalper. But this is progressing bad into a bad place. And I think one of the reasons I sort of got into reselling was to grow my own collection, and then I honestly was really frustrated when Secret Lair was introduced to me, mostly because of the confusion of how many different cards, different bundles. I just feel like it's not the best product. Honestly, the first one I've got really excited about was SpongeBob. And so I've watched SpongeBob pretty closely as far as what the cards have done in the marketplace. But the actual set itself it feels like it really shouldn't be Magic, but that just kind of feels right, if you know what I mean.
Oh, SpongeBob of Joda freaking kills it.
Exactly. So let's kind of talk about like what are actually in these Secret Lairs. We're actually gonna open some up, and really, like, we start off with is Joda Unifier is SpongeBob. So that's the most expensive, like, guaranteed card here, and we'll show all the cards. But I actually have a copy of Smothering Tithe.
Yeah.
My friend, or is Tithe?
Tithe.
Tithe. Did I pronounce that? I'm a great YouTuber. Okay, I pronounced that correctly. All right. So let me show you guys this. So basically, the way this works is all of the cards come with the basic common set, but there's a chance you hit this card, and this card is worth roughly $400-$500 market value right now, and it's very playable. I think it's something that a lot of people get graded, and will just as more and more people come into Magic, I think they're going to be like, wait, there was a Pokemon set? Yeah.
If only. Wizards, if you're watching.
Wizards, corporate sponsor, Pokemon. I know you guys had this falling out in like 2001, but you know, time heals all wounds. You know. Maybe. Sometimes it's good to text. Give her a call. Yeah. What?
It never ends poorly.
What's the worst thing that could happen, Wizards? Just give her a call.
Just get drunk one night. Text.
Hey, Pokemon, you up?
Yeah. Or do like the bottomless mimosas. Give them a solid 3 p.m. Are you up? Text.
Yeah.
We've all been there, but
Yeah, for sure.
for sure.
Will never happen unless.
But yeah, so we have SpongeBob. So when a new person comes in, and look back and like, wait, I can have my card that I wanted to play as SpongeBob.
Right.
Like who knows what the market's going to be like at that time, years from now. But I do feel like this of the Secret Lairs has some staying power just because of the IP, even though it's kind of a wrong IP to have in Magic. What do you think?
It doesn't feel like Magic, which maybe my opinion doesn't have a whole lot of credibility as someone who's only like been in Magic for 3 or 4 years, but there's definitely like a significant difference in like this is a very like comedy focused children's cartoon versus something that's a little more like high fantasy is what like Magic would usually kind of be.
The only card that works with the art in this set is the counterspell. Because every time you counterspell someone when they're trying to do something, that's exactly how the blue player looks to that person.
Yeah.
You want to win the game?
Oh no, that's too bad.
Yeah, definitely. And then like what would you call like the meme letters? Like that one calls is going for like 300 or 400. Just to have the extra meme letter.
Which makes perfect sense.
Which I
how much
honestly,
it is.
I understand the value of the Mr. Krabs smothering tide because like the card itself. And you guys can comment a little bit more about like how I haven't actually really ran the interaction much, but you basically build up treasure tokens. And so the card art is Mr. Krabs laying in a pile of money.
Right.
Yeah.
Even the flavor text is awesome.
Yeah. So whenever an opponent draws a card, that player pays 2 and you get the token. Flavor text is "Me wildest dreams finally come true."
Yeah.
Not the best.
Explains the card.
Yeah. Reading the card does explain the card.
Usually.
Is this the anti-professor? We're pro professor? You guys like professor?
He's all right.
He's all right.
He's all right? Okay.
Yeah.
He does have kind of an annoying Secret Lair alert on his videos, but so he does not like Secret Lair.
Yeah.
Is my understanding. And we touched on it briefly. How do you feel about the internet, Kyle? Our internet local expert.
The internet?
Is it good or bad?
When it first released, it was pretty good. Now, the dark web theory is kind of coming to fruition, and I'm just seeing ads catered to me all the time, and it's kind of driving me nuts. Yeah, that's all I have to
Is
say
that a
about
comment
that.
on the general internet, or
That's what you
asked. That's what you asked.
I asked, how does the internet feel about Secret Lair?
No, you asked him what he thought about the internet.
No, I'm just going off the questions.
I'm a great podcaster, okay? This is going fine. Come on.
No. Secret Lair, internet hates it, especially the people that don't like Secret Lair likes a certain IP and they try to buy it and then they just get shut out and they're like, well, what the fuck? Oh, I'm sorry.
My experience reading the internet is the people who didn't get it don't like it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, this is a Magic podcast. You can say fuck, by the way, not to interrupt. Everyone's over 30 here.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kate.
We know children here.
They've heard the F word.
Yeah. I think anecdotally, it seems like more people are upset with the way they sell Secret Lair than Secret Lair itself.
Right.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the Secret Lair art is amazing, in my opinion. So, like, I think when I bought singles at the SDCC con, right?
Star City Games. So
Star City Games.
SCG con.
Yeah, one of the singles I bought was a Warhammer Secret Lair.
Yeah.
And that's the only print of that specific card.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no other prints. So, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I do support Secret Lair in that aspect, but the way they go about business.
I mean, I feel like I support it for a different reason, and one of the reasons we're here talking about SpongeBob is I actually created the infinite money glitch with SpongeBob, which I know everyone at home loves infinite money glitches.
It's too late now.
But basically, what I did, I lowballed everyone with an active eBay offer.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you send 100 offers, sometimes
is this podcast like a circle jerk or something? Look how well I've done.
Let me continue.
All right. Yeah.
The cards inside are worth a total of $65. I paid $62 for each box, and you guys are already saying, but Rob, there's shipping fees. List it for a little bit more on eBay. You'll cover the shipping costs. You'll get $65. But the reason it's important, because you're like, well, also, isn't that a break even? How is that infinite money? There is a chance to get the smothering tithe here. So if we do this enough times, in theory,
counterspell.
you know, no, all right, hold on. This is the Legends of Bikini Bottom.
All right.
Is the only ones that we did today. So I do not think we can get the counterspell.
Oh
now.
wait, you only have the one.
Well, the reason is the one with the counterspell,
Right.
like you were saying, the market. Sometimes the market doesn't know what it's doing.
Right.
Those are more expensive than the value of the card. At least when I was offering all these people on eBay. But what it turns out, only actually one person said yes of the 100. So
There you go.
maybe I'm not the
One is all you need.
Yeah.
that, and they were Canadian, and I did have to check in Canadian dollars what we paid. But the math
Got a little scare on the itemized receipt.
Yeah. It was looking like $80 for a second, but
Yeah.
it actually was $62 per
Very nice.
per box from Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did not come with a free bottle of maple syrup, unfortunately. But
Probably took that at customs.
yeah, exactly. But basically, in theory, if we did it a million times, we would have an infinite amount of smothering tithe. And every time we hit the smothering tithe, we make $400 or $500.
Yeah. Question: what is the pull rate of smothering tithe?
That sounds like math.
You're the finance guy.
do you think finance people are good at math?
What?
That explains a lot about the country.
Is that why we're in so much debt?
Yes, actually. Actually, yes.
Cool.
Easy
God.
answer.
I'm gonna sleep well tonight.
Anyway, I'm gonna open this, and I'm not exactly sure what this looks like, to be honest. So what do we have here? We have a box. Throw that in the trash. And then thank you for being a part of Secret Lair. How much? Yeah. All right. So we gave them our money, and it comes in one pack. Mm-hmm. Where would the
Hide it from the camera.
Back slot.
hide what?
The opening.
The opening? Oh,
Yeah.
hide it from the camera?
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Oh, I thought I was doing that on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we're just gonna look at the top card. Okay.
Any more notes?
So where would the Mr. Krabs land?
The last card.
Would it be the last card?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the camera, we'll have
Yeah.
just a look at what the actual cards are.
Yeah.
So you got Squidward, Mr. Krabs,
Different
Plankton.
Mr. Krabs.
Gary.
Yeah. So not as good as Mr. Krab. Gary is one of the when I mentioned the card could be a little more. I already gave it away.
Patrick, best card.
Is there not a SpongeBob in here?
Oh, there
there's
you
a
go.
SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I'm like hitting the
Best
All right.
best Jodo print.
All right. So basically, if we hit the pineapple, this is the brick.
$3.
Yeah, exactly. So we have, two $20 cards. Do the math on the rest yourself, but I promise it's like $65.
Okay.
But
I trust you with every cell in my body.
as someone potentially reselling these cards, how comfortable do you feel right now?
I don't like that.
Like in general?
Like knowing that I may resell these. Like basically, I'm gonna put these cards back into the market.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Reselling makes me uncomfortable.
Okay. So we're uncomfortable.
He just wanted to sell cards.
But honestly, I feel like what we're doing here is creating a little more efficiency. Like if you want just one of these cards, now you do not need to pay, the full price for the
Full
box.
bundle.
Just pay.
That is fair.
Just pay the $20. Get your SpongeBob. If you want to, troll and have like the, because really of all the cards here, SpongeBob's like kind of the one that you could run as a commander.
Right.
Maybe
or Gary.
Could you theoretically run Gary well as a commander, or is he too expensive? He feels too expensive to
and
me.
people hate it.
Yeah. No, he definitely is.
Yeah.
I don't think he's competitive, but he's a very
He's a hate commander.
yeah, he's a very salt-inducing commander,
Yeah.
as people on the internet might say.
So can we explain that a little bit more to me? Like I'm 5. What does that mean?
All right. So
Explain it like
Yeah.
you mean like actually.
you want to read it?
Yeah. So let me first read the card for you.
Oh, thank you.
So at the beginning of each end step, everybody's end step,
Right.
Put a slime counter on each creature you don't control. Creatures you don't control get -1/-1 for each slime counter on them. So basically, every person's turn, not full turn cycle, but every end step, everyone's creature is going to get -1/-1 permanently, unless you can interact with the counters in some way. So it is a fairly effective. If you can keep Gary on the board, it is a pretty effective kind of incremental board clear of everybody else's creatures. So people don't like when you tell them they can't play their deck, and in a way, that is what Gary is doing.
And it is also Dimir because there is a blue mana symbol.
That's correct.
So you can build a Dimir commander
You
deck.
could put a
around
counter
it.
spell in that.
Right. You can.
Oh.
You can protect it from
That
being
does make it better.
counterspelled
It
with your
does.
own counterspell.
Yeah.
And then when a creature dies, you make a 1/1 slug token.
Yeah, of the three of us, I'm probably the least experienced player, but black and blue is the way to play. And if you disagree,
I disagree.
yeah,
Disagree.
Or you guys both on the green,
Mono green.
mono green.
I'm a
What is
green
your favorite
red
way?
player.
Green red.
Green red.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a Timmy.
Well, most of my decks have green red.
Yeah.
So I guess I am a green red player. But
Yeah.
Agatha is one of my favorite decks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My first deck was a Naya, green, red, and white.
Right.
And that's probably my favorite deck. So
Yeah. So you're alone on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are saying a lot of words. It's not really connected.
Eyes glazing
Yeah,
over.
I was just thinking, wouldn't it make more sense just to play SpongeBob and then have all 5 colors?
Sure. Yeah.
You
if
could
you
do
want to
that, yeah.
lose.
The more colors you get, the more expensive your mana base has to be as effective.
Yeah. Okay. So you need to run more dual lands, more
Yeah.
tri lands.
5 colors costs way more money than like a 2-color
Okay.
deck.
So if you're gonna build like a Gary deck,
Yeah.
and you're already kind of trolling a little bit by being like, hey, this SpongeBob card is my commander. I'm in the game store.
Yeah.
SpongeBob card is my commander. You're playing. By being mono black, it's basically just
It is
like,
not.
It's Dimir.
It is Dimir.
But you can.
it's Dimir.
Yeah.
It's blue
That's called
black.
a secret commander. It's like you're fooling people. But
Interesting.
if he dies or gets exiled, that's it. So
Yeah,
might as well keep it as
it seems
commander.
very difficult to play again. Like I feel like you'd have to almost mana cheat, get him out.
I mean-
do your damage. Would that ruin a game? Get him out one time?
You can. It's Dimir. You can put him in the graveyard, reanimate him, or Dark Ritual, or do a bunch of mono black craziness with your mana base.
Yeah.
Like what's it, Cabal Coffers?
Yeah.
Like, and there's a other swamp card, but it's basically like for every swamp you have, create
yeah.
that much black mana.
Yeah.
Isn't there another black card that recently got unbanned that's sort of similar? I feel like was it Braids?
Oh,
Yes.
Braids Arisen.
That basically
Nightmare.
delete.
No,
I don't
believe-
know why
no,
they
Braid-
did that.
yeah.
I believe that deletes like half the permanence or something along those lines. I know it affects the
I think
permanence.
it's something along the lines of every turn you have to
sacrifice
sacrifice
one
something.
or something?
And it's if you can turbo it out early game, then
Right.
it becomes very oppressive.
Yeah.
Because you start if you get it out basically when nobody has anything.
Yeah.
And then the moment you play something, you have to sacrifice it.
But it also counts for you too.
So would you say that would be more oppressive than
Yes.
playing Gary the Snail?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, because this is only -1/-1, so you play a bigger creature. It takes a couple turns.
Also, another bonus of the -1/-1 counters, it gets around indestructible.
It is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both kind of seem like a way to sort of make your opponents have a bad day, but neither seem great to me.
And you can also peripherate the -1/-1 counters.
Oh, that is also true.
Yeah, which you've done to me one game. Remember?
You son of a
You just
bitch.
like kept wiping my board with -1/-1 counters for every time you discarded a
Oh,
card.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
I'm
yeah.
surprised you don't like this card.
Honestly,
I might put this card in my deck.
honestly, I mean, I personally would love to build a deck around it. I was just trying to get your view on if it is a good card or like why someone would build the deck. Because like the way I sort of see Gary the
They
Snail,
hate happiness. That's why.
I see him as just kind of like a big body that you would add in a bad deck that just causes a lot of problems. Like if you're at like a less powerful table where it's like, hey, I'm playing a fun game of SpongeBob. Here's a card that ruins everyone else's day.
He's effectively a stacks piece.
Yeah.
Right. Because he's trying to kind of control the board by removing creatures.
Got it. So before they reprinted SpongeBob, would you say that I feel like Stacks definitely has its place at tables.
Nope.
For slowing games down, but I personally hate it. But I'm like
I mean, who am I? I have a Phyrexian deck.
I mean, I do like to turtle up with the Ristic Study, but who doesn't?
Right.
You don't have to play a long time to know that that's just a good position to be in.
Right.
But overall, I can definitely see why if you're constantly playing things that are making it worse for other people, it's not a great play experience. But yeah, this seems to me like a card that probably wouldn't have a lot of attention prior to the SpongeBob print. I would assume the SpongeBob
It
print
has a lot of attention.
really amped it more.
Yeah.
Or-
No.
prior.
I feel like it's just the same, honestly. No, I feel like people have run that and they don't run it because everyone hates that card.
Kate, we need graphs. Prove me correct.
Yeah.
All right, graphs. Slide.
Yeah.
Rob's correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, do you guys have any other cards here that are like playable?
Malcolm likes this one.
Oh yeah, this is maybe not as a
Timmy card?
commander, but this
Squirrels.
is Toski. Yeah, right. Toski, Bearer of Secrets.
Very playable card.
Very playable card. I have that in several decks actually.
Yeah, just these three are very playable.
Very playable. So we
Yeah.
have, and I mean,
This one's pretty playable too, actually.
And then you have a Phyrexian Might, which is also very playable. Probably one of the best white one drops
also
in
fuck
the game.
that card.
So why in a Phyrexian deck if it's white? Can you explain that to me?
Because it says Phyrexian.
Yeah.
Oh, it's literally a.
It is a Phyrexian.
It is a
Yeah.
Phyrexian. Okay. Reading the card explains the card, as I say. All
It's
right.
also a one drop with Toxic 1, and it gives protection for like basically no mana if you wanted to.
Yeah. If someone plays that turn one, it's going to be a long game
Yeah.
or short game.
The way I
Just kill that person.
2/3 to 3/4 of the value is
Yeah.
here, so that's how I know like these three
Sure.
are like the cards.
Yeah.
I mean, even the command tower is kind of fun to have. I can honestly see that like the market's sort of flooded with those right now. Especially in the SpongeBob, but like a year from now, I can see people being like, "Oh, I'll pay $5 to have a SpongeBob command tower, $10."
Honestly, the only legitimately unplayable card is the Patrick card.
I've seen someone with that commander.
Yeah, but it's for the memes.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's literally the same cost as Gary, but does nothing.
Correct.
And it's a smaller body.
Correct.
So it's literally worse in every way, right?
Oh yeah, no
Correct.
doubt. Yeah, lower stats. You have to pay two separate colors
I
for
think,
it.
I think that's the first time I've noticed it's actually lower stats.
Yeah.
So why do you think they included in this set? Do you think that
Well,
kind of goes back to
it's
just
literally
the
a
print
joke.
cost down?
Let me tell you right now, the flavor text explains why.
What does the flavor text say?
I don't get it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
It's because Patrick is dumb.
yeah,
So they printed him as a dumb creature.
yeah.
okay.
Best card of the set.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually.
I don't understand why it's not worth $400.
I mean, this card is more valuable than Mr. Krabs Penny Pincher.
Oh, really?
On the secondary market.
What is Mr. Krabs?
Who's he a reprint of?
Oh.
Read it for the class.
Spells your opponent's cast that target Mr. Krabs cost 2 more. So it's basically Ward 2.
Yeah.
It says 0-17. Well, first off, butt decks have had a resurgence.
Yep,
so
yep.
he should be up more.
But butt decks are
A big toughness.
large. Okay.
Yeah,
And,
so-
and do they have like? Is it like the dragon that like your toughness equals attack or
But
some
the
kind
bad
of
thing
power
with
up.
that is this is not in the colors of the dragon that just came out.
I see.
Also, pay 3, Mr. Krabs gets plus X minus X until end of turn, where X is the number of islands. So you can theoretically pump them up depending on your islands. But how many islands you have is probably not going to be worth it.
Interesting.
Like, unless the game went on forever.
So, are you guys playing any of these cards, or like would you rather have like the non-SpongeBob counterparts
I am playing the Phyrexiamite, of course.
as Plankton?
No.
Would you play it as Plankton, or do you like why would you not?
Probably not, just because of the art.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, similarly, it's hard to quantify or articulate, but there are definitely some IPs, some like arts that feel too far removed from kind of what I consider the core of Magic.
Right.
And to me, SpongeBob is a little too far beyond that. So I do play several of the cards that these are reprinting.
Yeah.
Especially Toski here.
Yeah.
But I would, and actually Gary, I have in a deck, or the Toxtrol that is
Monster.
Yeah, that is reprinting, but I would not put any of these in my decks.
Yeah, I mean, I think what Wizards actually did well with this set was not create unique cards.
Yes,
I think
I agree.
I think they, we're basically just looking at the exact cards that you could play already, but they literally are just SpongeBob if you like it. So it's really not hurting anyone.
Yeah, like I think they are aware of that distinction of if they're reprinting a card with different art, then it's whoever likes that art can play that, and whoever doesn't have to buy it. As soon as you make a mechanically unique card in a third-party IP, now players feel compelled to have to purchase and play with that IP to be able to get that effect.
Which has that happened a lot? I know it happened in Sonic recently.
It's happened in Sonic. It happened with Marvel
Yeah.
recently.
I feel like the Marvel unique cards were not needed. They printed really strong unique cards like Storm and Iron Man. And if people couldn't buy it, I mean, they went down considerably, thank God. But yeah, if they couldn't buy the Secret Lair at the time and they wanted to make a deck around it, then they just got shut out unless they want to proxy the card.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I slightly rebuilt it. We got another command tower, so
Oh.
so this is another break even.
Do you want me to open one for you?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, I feel pretty strongly in the camp too, where they really shouldn't have unique cards outside of booster boxes. I just feel like booster boxes should encompass all playable cards in the universe. So I just don't feel like there should be different locations for you to get cards. Oh, here we go.
$3.
But the beauty of the infinite glitch is
You're still making money.
We're still fine.
printing
We're
money
still
over here.
fine.
Plus the smell of the cards. Ooh. Fresh.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm still want to be associated with this
Smells
podcast, but-
salty.
Sorry for folks at home that can't smell this.
Yeah, we're missing out. We're actually, playing to all 8 senses on this podcast. So,
Where are the other
think
two?
about that.
There's some
Yeah.
that
Do not look what's happening under the table. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Cut. Hey, cut that.
cut that.
Cut that out.
that.
Bad
Cut
joke. I made a Borat joke on the way over here, and Malcolm had just made a Borat joke. I just made a worse Borat joke, so I feel like it was very, very similar. Very similar.
I mean, at least you're consistent.
I take something good and just make it awkward.
That's
for
my
everyone.
job.
Your joke, but worse.
It's your joke, but worse.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go. Hit it.
Command tower.
Called it.
It would be wild
If I was the
Malcolm
one.
was the one to hit it again, considering he pulled the other smothering
Well,
tie.
we need to
Yeah,
bring
I
these
pulled
cameras
I
in
pulled
the
that one.
car.
Yeah. Actually, everybody out
Yeah.
so I can open the last one.
No one look.
Yeah.
It's like the
That's
Mystery
how I
Man
got the
movie,
first one. Yeah.
where like the guy can only turn invisible if like no one's looking.
Yeah. I mean, I think if they looked at how well Pokemon has done, a lot of it has been because of the booster box being really the backbone of
Yeah.
the product, and they're not going in and making these like sales in the secondary market. Oh no!
Yeah.
So we have one more chance.
There's a reason why they're $400.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
Exactly. but if you think about it, we basically are looking at 6 free lottery tickets here.
Right.
So
I mean, you made $3. So.
yeah, exactly.
I bought a Powerball today for $3. You're making $3 in each one.
Yeah.
So who's the loser? Me.
Me. No, me.
What do you mean you?
I didn't. I'm not keeping these cards, and I didn't get a lottery ticket. So,
Well,
this just actually created work for me.
right.
I actually have to.
If time is money, then you're
actually,
losing it.
we're,
drum roll.
That's all right.
I mean, Cade, fix it.
Just
wow.
Wow.
We hit 6 Mr. Krabs smothering ties.
That's crazy.
You should follow our channel because we have all the best advice.
They're all on your cup.
Yeah.
Just green screen.
All right. So, in summary of what just happened, we, spent $62 and got back $65, and now I have to ship out, 6 times how many of our cards we just did. 36 cards.
Yeah.
And, sit on the command towers for a year and we'll be there.
Yeah.
If that's
there you
not
go.
rock solid advice, I don't know. I don't know what is. So
This is not financial advice.
absolutely not. But, subscribing is free. Following is free. Maybe I'll be right one day. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Maybe.
But,
Yeah.
I don't know. But, just get back to, so in comparison, would you say this is worse or better than what Sonic and Marvel did to the play?
I don't know. I got mixed feelings. I feel like this and Sonic are like the same bracket. I feel like Marvel's its own separate beast.
Is that because of the playability of the Marvel cards?
No, it's because if you're making a deck and you want like a certain theme, Marvel has a lot of cards.
Right.
And so you can throw a lot of Marvel cards in the deck and be on theme. If you're building, like for me, a Phyrexian deck, and let's say I want to swap a Phyrexian Might with something else, I would not do Plankton because the art is so different than the rest of the Phyrexians in my deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you couldn't put. Well, I guess if you had a Joda or a 5-color deck, you could put all of these cards in the same deck, but they don't really go together that well, right? Whereas Marvel, as an example, had 5 different of these packs like we just opened, and there was, 5 or 6 different, Marvel themed cards in each of those. So there's a much bigger pool of Marvel cards. But to me, it comes back to like what you were saying. Like, it's one thing to have just a reprint of an existing card where you can take it or leave it. Yeah. Once you start printing like unique cards in these limited run, different IP things, you're kind of putting people in a tough position. Like, if I don't like the IP, but I like the mechanics of the card, what do I do?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I would just go back to like I do feel like booster boxes should be the backbone of Magic. I think play boxes should be the most attainable and should be at a realistic price where you can open, draft, get cards you want. Obviously, buying singles is always going to be a little bit cheaper as long as there's resellers out there.
It's definitely going to be the most efficient way.
The efficient way to do it. But I think SpongeBob makes your decks a little bit more fun. And really, like, if you like it, you're not really hurting anyone. So I enjoy SpongeBob personally.
Hurting me.
I do not. I don't love. I don't love the unique ones.
Question: how many SpongeBob cards do you have in your decks?
Me personally.
Yeah.
I actually don't think I have ran any because I sold you the only counterspell I opened.
So I won the argument.
Yes, you did. I don't know.
Thank you for watching.
This is why I don't let Kyle talk. I remember why I don't let Kyle talk now. But oh yeah.
Sorry, I kind of just killed your whole flow.
Yeah, kind of killed my flow. That's right. But what do we have? We have coffee. We have cards. We have cardboard. We have coffee. and
got
cardboard.
So I don't drink coffee.
Oh yeah, the actual reason I made the name of this podcast is because Kyle doesn't like coffee,
Yeah.
and we want to drink coffee and talk about cards. So
And-
so I actually won the argument. Back to you. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Thanks a lot, San Francisco.
Thanks just ends.
Live from New York.
If we just say enough outros.
How many outros do we need, Cade? Let's
At least 3 more.
At least
Yeah.
3 more. Thanks for watching. This has been Martha Stewart with Snoop Dogg and friends.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
I am definitely getting new guests for the next for the next episode. So definitely subscribe.
I feel like
It's
Snoop
just
Dogg would
me
be
with
interesting.
a fake mustache on top of my
Yeah.
real mustache. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Matt and Kent.
This is Macklem.
Macklem.
Macklemore.
I'm just really sad I have to sell all these cards now. So much work. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
It'll be all right. Thanks for
That's why I don't sell cards.
thanks for looking at the infinite money glitch.
Yeah.
If you're playing along at home, welcome to go.
Don't steal this idea.
Yeah.
This is our infinite money.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the rest on eBay. But
Yeah.
if you're also selling this product on eBay, and
I'll give you
keep
$60.
and you keep saying no to my $60 offer, I know who you are, and I will continue to offer. So,
All you need is one.
Yeah.
thanks so much for watching. Catch you next time.